Ho, 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 and welcome to the show. Keith Avalon from Play Games. Sam is producing tonight's Christmas gift extravaganza, our little holiday sale overview. Actually, really more of a holiday overview. We'll talk about the online Christmas party as well at the end of our stream tonight. Welcome. Glad you're here. Lots of fun stuff to talk about. Let's start with this is, by the way, going to be a very informal show. As you can tell by the sweater. Oh, I got to put my... No, this is... All right.
Not time for it yet?
I'll put it on. Hang on.
There we go. Much better.
Which way should the tassel go?
That's good.
All right. This will be a rather informal show tonight, as you can tell by my sweater. I finally got my chance to wear my sports gamer holiday sweater with the football and the trophy. There's a dice on here too. Can you see it's down there? Oh,
yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, there it is, right there, the dice. Anyway, I love this sweater. First opportunity to wear it, pretty exciting. So we'll do things rather informally tonight. I don't have a formal script really, just kind of an outline to talk about what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. We prepared as best we can. It has been somewhat stressful, but we're about as ready as we're going to be for the holidays to kick in here at Play HQ. Let's start with a overview of our holiday sale. We've been doing the holiday sale since I believe 2010 is when we first did the first one, and each year it's gotten a little bit more involved. This year's sale will be a little bit different than previous years. Let's just run down the facts. First of all, it'll start at 12:01 a.m. Friday morning, Eastern Time. That would be 10:01 p.m. Thanksgiving evening, Mountain Time. So it'll start promptly at 12:01 a.m. And everything will go live. I think we've got it set on auto schedule, so it should just happen. This year we're doing 10% off printed products. We kind of talked about that in our previous stream. 10% off printed products, 50% off all PDFs. It'll be site-wide, so not just games. Typically we put the games on sale and maybe some card sets. This year we're putting everything on sale. 10% off all printed products. That includes mats, card sets, games, and even envelopes. If you want to order a set of envelopes, it'll be 10% off. And 50% off PDs. Previous years have been 40%. This year we took the extra 10% from the printed products, put it on the PDF. So that will be site-wide on both the Play Classic and the Play Now sites. The Play Now site's going to be pretty much, there'll be a few holiday accoutrements on the Play Now site, but most of the action is going to happen at playclassic.com until we can get our main site redesigned. We've got a site redesigned for play.com. The hub site scheduled for 2023. Hope to have that happen, and that'll make this a little bit easier to do stuff like the holiday sale. But for now, most of the holiday action is going to happen at playclassic.com. But the sale margins will be in effect on Play Now for those same 4 days, that same period, and will be the same application. All printed products 10%, all PDFs 50% off at playnow.com as well. Both will be in effect all 4 days. Both sale markdowns, 10% for the for the printed products, 50% for PDFs. That will be in effect all 4 days. That's different from past years. In past years, we've done the PDFs all 4 days, but only the games marked down on Monday. So this year, you'll be able to take advantage of the sale prices all 4 days on all products. So that's all good. That's all good stuff. We have a number of special holiday-only goodies. We always do this. It's kind of like, what's going to be under the Christmas tree this year? We'll put, new seasons out that we haven't released, some new card sets, and we have a holiday PDF game ready to spring on you Friday. So we will have our special holiday-only goodies that will appear during the sale, and then it will disappear after the sale. Some of those we'll be showing tonight, shortly, on our game table. Others we're going to surprise you with, because that's part of the fun, is to, put new stuff out there. It's like, oh, just like Christmas morning. Look at this. I can't believe this is under the tree. So all specials will be posted on the homepage at playclassic.com I mentioned that most of the action is going to happen at Play Classic, so they'll be easy to navigate. Sam's got it set up so that everything will be on the home page. All the holiday specials, all the holiday-only items, all the holiday information will be easily navigable from the Play Classic main page. Should be pretty easy to find the holiday-themed stuff. We'll do our best to keep everything in stock. Obviously, as I'm sure you know, things are going out of stock all the time. We have had some issues with various weights of paper and certain other things, but we'll do our best to keep everything in stock for all 4 days. If you see something go out of stock, it might come back. We'll do our best to make it come back, but we are setting quantities on our website, the e-commerce module. So it may go out of stock, but we'll do our best to bring it back in stock before the sale ends. Okay, let's look at some of the individual items. Let me first of all take a swig of my LaCroix, the official drink of Play HQ. I've got the Pastèque, which is the watermelon flavored LaCroix tonight. They don't pay me for. They should though. We should get free LaCroix, really. All right, let's start with Red, White, and Blue Racing Turbo, because this is the game that I think people are probably the most. I don't want to say confused, but maybe unclear about. So, Red, White, and Blue Turbo came about as part of a desire to have a head-to-head experience playing Red, White, and Blue Racing. As you know, if you own the game, Red, White, and Blue Racing is a solitaire simulation of NASCAR, and there's not a lot of decision making to make to do playing the game. You can choose to fast pit. I mean, there are a couple of things you could do, but generally speaking, the game kind of plays itself, and you just kind of watch. And most people love that. I mean, that's kind of what you do in a NASCAR race. You sit back and you watch it all unfold. So the turbo version is designed to give you a NASCAR-themed head-to-head experience. Now, I will say the choice of the name Red, White, and Blue Racing Turbo probably unfortunate, and that's on me. We were just talking about this, I think it's been about a year ago. We were talking about a head-to-head version of Red, White, and Blue Racing, and Sam threw out the term. Let's call it Red, White, and Blue, Turbo, and I thought, that sounds really cool. So it's kind of just stuck. Although now in retrospect, it might lead people to believe that it is like an express version of Red, White, and Blue Racing. It is not. It is not an express version of Red, White, and Blue Racing. It is a two-player NASCAR-themed game, which uses some of the Red, White, and Blue Racing methodology and was designed to be used with the Red, White, and Blue cards, which I'll explain shortly. Let me just explain the game first, though. We played this at the convention. Everybody got a copy of this, and this is what you'll get. And Sam, you'll have to help me on this if I forget something, because I don't have like I said, I don't really have an outline here. So these are the instructions. A little instruction booklet here has the rules. This is all the rules for the game. It is a two-player game and two-player only. Cannot be played with one. Cannot be played with three. It is a two-player game, and you'll have the option to play either on a short track or a speedway. And the qualities are hierarchical. It's like a circular hierarchy of qualities, one being better than the other, and it varies whether you're on a short track or a super speedway. We'll go with the short track card here. There are actually two decks of cards here. The gold deck is move cards, or as I kind of like to call them, the battle cards. These are the cards that you'll be bidding on. You'll be acquiring these moves and putting them in your racing repertoire. And to acquire them, you will use these cards. These are the bidding cards. And they're basically designed like gear shift knobs with first, second, and third gear. That's how many points they're worth, 1, 2, and 3 points. There's a selection of each. The colors correspond with the various qualities. And this is used as the currency for acquiring the moves. Then, so the game it unfolds in really two stages. The first stage is the bidding phase, where you're acquiring moves using the bidding cards. The second phase is the battle phase, where you're pitting the cards that you've acquired against the cards that the other guy has acquired. It's sort of like a game of war in that you'll choose the cards that you've won. You'll arrange them in the order you want. Then you'll set them in a stack, and you'll basically flip them over and determine who wins. Which of the two moves wins. You'll do that. You'll do that 3 different times, and at the end of the 3rd time, the person with the most points will. Well, actually, that's not the way it works. It's the first person at 13 points is how. Usually, that will take you to the 3rd turn. You'll get most of the way through the 3rd turn. Occasionally, rarely, someone will win. Someone will dominate. If you play this game really well, you can dominate and win in the second phase, the second stage of the race. But generally speaking, you're going to win in the 3rd stage of the race, and that will be the first person at 13 points. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just sort of deal this out. Probably Sam and I should play this. Can you? I don't know how.
Kind of sit over here.
All right, so let's do that. Let's just do a quick. We'll do one stage of a race. So we'll shuffle these up. Because I don't want to belabor this. We got a lot of show to cover here, but just to show how it works. Yeah, you shuffle those up. All right, so I'm going to deal. Each of us get 9 of these. 1, 1, 2, 2. Oops, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Count your cards. I think I gave you 9. Then we'll set the rest of them out of the way. Then we deal out 5 of these move cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what we'll be bidding on, the 2 of us. Get this all out of the way here. The way the hierarchy works is, so there's basically 3 parts to the card. I should explain the card. Let me grab one of these cards here. There's 3 parts to each card. The speed, of course, is what is kind of the de facto strength of the card. However fast it is, it's in increments of 20 miles an hour, and the highest is 180, the lowest is 100. So the faster move, obviously, like in NASCAR, the faster move wins. That's the de facto, kind of the default measure of strength. However, there are 2 other measures of strength. One of them is the color of the card, and that is based on, each of them is assigned a red, white, and blue racing quality. The green is control. There's skill, star, smart, reflex, heat, and star, and control. And so the color indicates which quality it is. Then there's the 3rd part of the card is this qualifying text, which you can use, which can modify the result of this card or the next card. So that's what we're bidding on. Is we're considering these 3 factors, and then we're making our bid. All right, so here's our first card we're bidding on, and it happens to be a green card for 160. It's a control card, and the subtext is ignore this move's weakness. So that brings the quality hierarchy into control into play. The green cards, the control cards, are weak to skill. They'll always lose. So a blue card, a blue 100-mile-an-hour card will beat a green 160-mile-an-hour card. The green cards have superiority to the red in the short track. It changes for the speedway. Okay, so we decided we want to bid on this, and I'll be first because I dealt. And I'm going to. This is not a bad card, so I'm going to go with. I'll put 3 cards down. So now Sam doesn't know what the values of these 3 cards are, so he's going to have to make a determination what he wants to bid. There's kind of some psych out here, or can be. Like these could be 3 1s, or they could be 3 3s. You know, it's kind of like, what does he think I'm going to do? So he's going to go with the 1 card. So I put down a total of 4.
Okay.
So I will win this card. These are spent, set to the side, and we flip over the next one. And this is a blue card, blue 140, a skill card, which is weak to smart, but will defeat that green card that I just won. So now we will bid on this. And the person that won the bid has to place the first bid. I'm going to bid 1 on this.
Bid 1 as well.
I get a blue 1. Oh, you get a blue 3. So Sam's going to win that. Next card is another green one. See, now you have to keep in mind, it's on you to remember what colors have been played, and there's quite a bit of thinkiness to this game. So you will bid first on this one. He's got 3 down there. I'm going to go with these 2. I've got 4.
I've also
Oh,
got
4. But you got... Okay, so this is the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker is the matching color. So because he has more green than I do, in fact, I have no green, he's going to win that card, and that cost me... I just expended 4 precious points and got nothing out of it. 2 more cards left. You have to bid first. I'm going to put these 2 down. I got 3.
I've also got 3.
But I'm going to win that because I got more purple.
Right.
And our last card is going to be a Reflex 100 card. But this card is cool because, yeah, we just flip them over because basically going to spend all our... You're going to get that card. Well, you saved 6 for that?
Well,
Holy cow.
Well,
Well, this isn't a bad card. So this is a cool card because it's a low speed card, right? So you're probably going to... Odds are you're going to lose with this card. But if you lose the battle, you flip a coin and you will, if you flip a heads, you'll discard your opponent's card. So you might lose the battle, but it might cost me a really good card. So it's not a bad card. But you get it. So you get it. All right, so we put these away. Now we move to the battle phase. And I've only got 2 cards. Sam has got 3. And we decide what order we want to play them in. I am going to go... Oh, I'm going to go with this. I'm setting my cards up this way.
Okay.
All right.
Here's mine.
So the first battle, 160 versus 140. Yeah, you're gonna, and you get.
You win that one.
Right, but you got the plus 40 in your next move. So I'm gonna get this one. That will give me 1 point. The first round is 1 point. Second round is 2 points for winning. Third round is 3 points.
And to keep track of points, you take these cards out of this deck.
Right. I should have. Yes. So right, we use these cards. So I would take one of these cards. This would indicate that I've got 1. And I would choose which card, to take out. I'll take out a red 1 to indicate I've got 1 point. And then the next battle is, I think I'm going to win that one too.
No, I've got the...
Oh, yeah. So 160 would normally beat 100, but he's got the reflex beat smart on the short track, so he will win that. Okay. And we don't... And because he won, I'm not at risk of losing this card. And he's got the extra card, so he gets 10 extra points. Or, well, I think of it in terms of 10, but yeah, he gets 1 point. So at the end of the first heat, Sam's got 2, and I've got 1. And then we would shuffle them up again. We would keep these cards, the cards that we've earned, that we've bid on, stay in our repertoire for the whole race. And we would do this again, except the second time around, it would be worth 2 points per battle, and the third time around it's 3 points per battle. And again, you play to the first person to 13. It's really a neat game. Again, it's not like Red, White, and Blue Racing, but it's a cool game for head-to-head play. Now, what I intended with this game was that you could play this game with as a real NASCAR driver using the Red, White, and Blue Racing cards. So, in other words, you could take your 2022 Scram set, and you could be Chuck Tufaro. Is he in the 2022 set? I forget. You could be Wayne Montana, and I'm going to be Austin Bigler. And we would use their cards. And you would only get this bonus here if the driver whose card you were using had this quality. So if I was Austin Bigler and I played this card, I would get the 120. It would be a heat card, but I would only get this part if Austin Bigler had heat. If he had it doubled, then you would double the value on that. So there is a way you can play this with Red, White, and Blue Racing cards. You can be Tony Stewart versus Jeff Gordon, and it's pretty fun that way. I have been messing around with a solitaire version of this, and it's a pretty fun solitaire version. However, I just felt like, you know what? If you want to do solitaire Red, White, and Blue Racing, just get out Red, White, and Blue Racing. You don't need this. If you like Red, White, and Blue Racing solitaire, there's no need to get into this. But if you like to have an experience where you can play against somebody, a little interactive experience, this is really a super cool game. So that's Red, White, and Blue Racing Turbo. And again, it is not Red, White, and Blue Racing Express.
Makes a great stocking stuffer.
Makes a great stocking stuffer. Fits in a stocking. Let's move on to First Contact Your Town, the 2022 version. I think we've done a video on how this game works, so I don't know that I really need to explain how the game works. This is one of the original play games from the year 2000. It was First Contact, second season, and Face to the Mat. And I know we've talked about this at length, so no need to go into that right now. Let me just show you the new components. Similar to what we did with Roller Rumble, we've upgraded and enlarged the components for this game, and it's pretty neat. We still do use the alien dice, though. So here's the sleeve comes off. Here's the box. Oh, I got the instruction booklet the wrong way. Here's the instruction booklet with all the rules. Here are the confrontation cards. You've got the confrontations in buildings. You've got hostile confrontations, cautious confrontations, and friendly confrontations. Those are your confrontation cards. Here are your... here's the game board. It's been divided into 3 pieces. There's the town morgue where the humans and the aliens go. Here's your waiting area. Here's your clock. And here come the other goodies. I don't know if I need to really get these out. Although it's always fun to roll the alien dice. This marks the time. You start at midnight. And here's our alien dice. We roll an 8. These do glow in the dark, by the way, if you want to try playing this game in minimal light. And here are the cards. The cards are bigger. And they're obviously double-sided with the different townspeople. We did carry over the dog from the 20th anniversary edition. The dog is an addition. It wasn't included in the original game, but well, it's a long story. Anyway, there's the dog in the 2022 version. The gas station attendant, the town drunk. Can I? That's better. Okay, there's the teacher. There's the Alzheimer patient. This game has sort of a dark humor to it. There's the ex-con, the lazy bum. And I don't know if we need to explain how it works.
No, probably not.
All right, well...
There's a video on the channel somewhere about it.
I'm sure, yeah, we have a video on the channel somewhere. But basically, it's like a B movie. You know, the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, sort of, where you're in town. You know that there's been an alien invasion. The aliens are coming to take over the Earth, and you're the only one that knows about it. You've got to convince somebody, and then you've got to, between you and you, I mean, you've got to convince as many people as you can in the townspeople. But first of all, you got to figure out if they're an alien too. You know, are they an alien or are they a human? You got to recruit the humans. You got to destroy the aliens, and you got 12 hours to do it. If you destroy all the aliens in town by midnight, by the stroke of midnight, you win the game. However, if there's even one alien left hiding somewhere, then you lose the game. So that's how the game works. I chuckle because there are many scenarios that unfold as you're playing the game that are just they're darkly humorous, but it's a fun game. I think it's really weathered the test of time pretty well, and that is First Contact. That will be available. Oh, I just folded my little sealer bag here. No, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's put it in like this. Let's move it off to the side. So that is First Contact, Your Town. I was playing this game with David Kaufman was actually over here this afternoon. We were talking about it, and he reminded me, or I was reminded as I was playing it, that when we first put this game out, we used to offer a customization of it where you could change the townspeople names to people who are actual real townspeople. Like the bartender could be, Joe Sullivan, your actual bartender of your favorite bar, and the teacher could be, Mrs. Goolsby or whatever, and the buildings could be local, and we would change the box title to say First Contact, literally your town. Say First Contact, Sparta, Wisconsin, or whatever. So obviously we're not able to do that now, but those are good days, good times. All right, so that's First Contact, Your Town. Let's talk about. Let's quickly go to Lacrosse Blast. I don't think there's really a lot to show you here because it's essentially the same as last year. But here's Lacrosse. If you haven't seen Lacrosse Blast, this is what the game box looks like. It's in the standard Play Classic box. I mean, I'll open it up and show you. We'll give you all a quick tour of the components. Nothing has changed. Well, I guess we are including a full season card set printed with the game this year. The game book is saddle bound this year. Saddle stitched. Dice and tokens. Here's your game boards with the two basic game things. There's your strategy cards. Here's the season that comes with it. It's the last season that we published before discontinuing the game, the 2019 season. You get all the teams, the entire league. There are 9 teams in the league in the 2019 season. Actually, check that. There are 10 teams in the league. That was the year that they expanded to San Diego. So you get Buffalo, Georgia, Toronto, New England, Rochester, and Philadelphia in the East. There's 11 teams. Saskatchewan, San Diego, Calgary, Colorado, and Vancouver in the West. So you get 11 teams. The 11-team 2019 season with this game. And last year we ran out of these. And I don't. We tried to accommodate for that this year. Like I said, we'll do our best to keep things in stock. We should be able to, since we're printing our own, we should be able to, keep this in stock. Just saying. Last year we weren't. This year we should. All right, that's Lacrosse Blast. Let's go to the College Hoops set. The College Hoops Playdown.
Now, this is going to continue to be available after the holidays.
Yes, the College Hoops Playdown is going to be available after. We're going to debut this during the holiday sale, but it will be available, and it will be at a holiday sale price. It will be continue to be available though after the sale in perpetuity. It's an evergreen set that we're pretty excited about. So let's start with the cards only. This is the basic set, and it's going to look like this. I think we had a couple shows where we showed off the different card designs. I don't know that we need to do that.
Yeah, we don't know.
But this is what you'll get with the basic cards only package. You'll get the cards. We do have coach cards. We got I think we have 72 coaches for the 64 teams. So some teams can fire their coach in the middle of the tournament if they want and put somebody else in there. And it's a nice little package. 64 fictional college football teams. Basketball, sorry. 64 fictional college basketball teams. Everything from it's Atlantic Coastal to Zacatecas. Try to do the A to Z thing. So that is the base set. So that's the base set. If you want to upgrade, then we have this. This is the College Hoops Playdown boxed edition, and it comes with a very cool sleeve with all the team logos included on there. A nice box with an insert and all the teams. We have a little thing here to keep it from, but you can take that out so you'll have room to, rifle through these and say, oh, I think I want to get out College of Los Angeles or whatever. So we'll just take them out like this. I'm going to make sure I don't lose my place here. There's our College of Los Angeles Mythics. Is the Golden Blades of Clark International. This set is so much fun. You'll love this. All right, so that is the upgraded set. So it's 650. No, it's more than that. 600. It's over 650 cards when you count the coaches. 9 players per team times 60. Yeah, I guess it is 640. Yeah, 9 players plus a coach.
And there's a couple extra.
And there's a couple extra coaches. So yeah, it's a lot of cards. Let me put it that way. So that is the deluxe version of the College Hoops Playdown. Now, I mentioned college football was sort of a slip of the tongue, but not really. We decided to make a college football version, a fictional college football bowl series, 2023 college football fictional bowl series, and we're going to offer this as part of the holiday sale as well. This will only be a holiday thing, though. So big shout out to Judah Williams, who was here back in November. Well, this is November, isn't it? Back in early part of the month, and we put together the rosters for this, and it was super fun. So these are all it's 16 fictional college football teams. Some of them are the same. We just like in real college sports, there are some schools that just dominate, in multiple sports. So some of these schools are included in the College Hoops Playdown, but many of them are not. So there's Arizona Desert. There's Cal Pac is one of the College Hoops teams, the Leatherbacks. So here's their team card. These are double-sided team cards. So this will be offered as a PDF. The college hoops cards will not be, for obvious reasons. But the college football team cards will be offered as a PDF for the holiday sale and also as a printed product. So these are the Zolos, the Desert Dogs of Arizona Desert. There's Cal Pac. There's the Carolina University Blue Heelers. They are also part of the college hoops set. Got the Georgia Northern Roosters. The Iowa A&I Barnstormers. I'm not going to go through all these, but you get the idea. And it includes, we're going to come up with a cover sheet for this that will be similar to what we did for Football America. But there's also a college bowl binge, viewer's guide, which will go down each of the bowl games. So we've created 8 college football bowl games, and we did borrow from our 2020 online convention. So some of these bowl games are originated there. But we got the Lit Energy Drink Nitro Bowl in Los Angeles with Old Alabama and Michigan Union. This is a national championship implications on this game. Old Alabama's 11-0, Michigan Union 10-1. The biggest bowl game of the series with national championship implications. So there's a little write-up on each bowl game with some of the key players and what's at stake. And you got the Onyx Bowl in San Diego. You get the Signal Healthcare Valor Bowl in Atlanta, the Lone Star Financial Astro Bowl in Houston, Texas, featuring the Texas Houston Gulf Hawks against the Arizona Desert Zolos, which you just saw. Anyway, so it's kind of a companion set to the College Hoops Playdown, just in time for the bowl season. You can actually, you can have your own little personal college football bowl game series. 8 different games, and decide your own national champion. Of course, you're free to match up anybody you want with this, but we got it structured for you so you can have your own little bowl series.
Jim asks how many teams are in.
There are 16 teams, 8 different bowl games. I'll read them off to you. You got the Nitro Bowl, the Hub Light Punch Bowl in New Orleans, which will feature number 2 Georgia Northern against number 8 Nebraska A&M. The Sackway Foods Mega Bowl in Chicago, Lone Star Financial Astro Bowl in Houston, Altitude Bowl here in Denver, presented by Eversport Outdoor. You got the Onyx Bowl, the Signal Healthcare Valor Bowl, the Daffodil Bowl in Boston in honor of Steve Tower. The Snooze In presents the Daffodil Bowl in Boston with Maryland Union taking on Royal University. And then we've also allotted for a national championship game. If you want to do it like they do in the real college football scene, there'll be you can take the 2 winners of the Nitro Bowl and the Punch Bowl, or maybe the winner of the Mega Bowl might dominate and extend themselves into your national championship game, and then you can play that. That's the Rubicon Wireless Platinum Bowl in Charlotte. So your own little personal college football bowl game series just in time for the holidays. That sounds like fun to me. All right, so those are our good. Those are some of our goodies. We can't reveal all our surprises, right? There'll be more stuff that you'll discover on Friday morning. We didn't mention the Doorbusters. We are going to do Doorbusters, and so the way that's going to work is that it'll start at 10:01. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Basically, midnight Eastern, 10 p.m. Mountain on each day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And there'll be different Doorbusters, limited quantities. It's just like at Walmart. There's not, we're not going to have 1,000, 60-inch TVs for $1.
And these won't come back in stock.
And these will not come back in stock. Once they're gone, they're gone. So the Doorbusters are designed to be just like the Doorbusters at your favorite retailer, and they will go on sale each day at exactly midnight Eastern time. I think that's it. Christmas party. I keep thinking the Christmas party is closer than it is. It's actually about 3 weeks away. So there's not some. I think I was overly urgent when I was talking about getting your white elephant gifts in. However, just a reminder: the Christmas party, the online Christmas party, will be December 15th, Thursday night, here on the Play Games YouTube channel. We're recommending that you mail your white elephant gift if you want to participate in the white elephant gift exchange, which was super fun last year, and really looking forward to it. We've already gotten some really great gifts. You will want to be part of this. You'll want to mail your gift no later than December 5th, just to make sure that it gets here in time. We have to have everything organized. We've set December 12th as the day that we'll wrap all the gifts and number everything and get it all set up with the ornaments in the bowl. So if you'll mail your gift by December 5th, you'll be sure to be part of the festivities. But it still gives you plenty of time. It gives you over 2 weeks to get your gift into us. And we did figure out who the mystery gift came from that we talked about in the last stream. So thank you for stepping up. I think that's it. Yeah. If you have any questions, just email info@play.com or reach out in any other way that you see fit, and we'll plan on joining you here on the website for the Christmas party on December 15th. That's our stream for tonight. Appreciate you being part of our community. Hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving. I got my brother in town from Phoenix. He arrived last night, and so we are in the midst of celebrating the holiday. He'll be here for the week. We've gone over to my sister's house, and her husband are going to host Thanksgiving this year down near Wash Park. Should be fun. And Sam and Michaela are going to come join us. We'll be eating turkey and pumpkin pie. Hopefully you will find much love, much warmth, much peace, and much joy this Thanksgiving as we bounce into the holiday season. Hard to believe, here we are. But I do hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll plan on seeing you next online on the 15th here at the online Christmas party. Till then, Keith Avalone saying Happy Thanksgiving from Sam and everybody here at the Play Games team.